WB8VOW. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Oh, you know, living the dream, I guess, man. Enjoying my lazy Sunday.
Yeah, I was thinking of you earlier. I was listening. I didn't check in. I was listening to the Chew, so I was thinking about you.
Yeah, I was listening to it too. Wow, I took my after my late nap, my late morning nap. I was listening.
Well, you get up so early. You know, that's a perfect time for a nap right then. So yeah, I'm in Studio B here on the Alinco, but. You know, all tuned up. That darn pinched nerve is still driving me nuts. I got to go back to work tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe getting a little bit better, but boy, it's taking forever.
What my mom normally tells me, it sucks getting old.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find out, but hopefully not till much later. Like you know, when you get Larry's age.
I just try to learn from all your guys' mistakes.
Well, I was telling my wife I feel kind of guilty because this all started with, I knew I wasn't doing the best, but then I decided I'd rearrange my bedroom, and that was like maybe 6 weeks ago. And the trouble is, at this age, when you do something, it usually takes that long before you get over it, but man, this is taking even longer than it normally does, so it's frustrating. But how was your weekend other than that?
That was pretty good. Can't complain, man. Definitely, it was all right. It was pretty productive yesterday, lazy today, and hung out with the kiddos and just basically just, I don't know, just just vegetated all weekend. It was much deserved.
Well, there you go. You can remember that when you got the 5 tough ones in front of you. That's what keeps me going. It's like, all right, the weekend's coming.
Yeah, and then I look at it this way. I'll take advantage of the colder weather now, because once it starts warming up, I'll be a little bit more active.
Oh yeah, my grass is starting to grow, and it's like, uh-oh. I'm not ready to chase that lawnmower around yet, but yeah, hopefully in another 2 weeks I will be, because I think it'll be, you know, at that point where you don't want to let it get too long. But now, who does all your grass? Is that up to you as the tenant to do, or you said you were on land contract, so I don't know. That sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, there's about a little over an acre I got to cut, but my dad loves cutting my grass. He's got a good lawnmower, and he's got a small lot at his place, so he loads it up on this trailer, and he comes over here and cuts it, and I do the weed whacking. So yeah, it works out pretty good.
Oh yeah, you don't want to lose him. He's a good one. Does he have is it a riding lawnmower he's using?
Yeah, he bought a brand new, I don't know, I think it's a 52-inch rider, a Husqvarna, a big thing. And, you know, he's probably only got about a quarter acre to cut, so he's always ready to come over here and cut my yard. So, yeah, it's he doesn't get much use out of it at his house.
Checking. Hey, was that Tom I hear?
That's whiskey and vodka. I'm sure Eric is listening, Tom. Are you hearing me, Tom?
Oh, yeah, Sean, I got a good copy on you.
All right, just making sure. Just running 100 watts tonight. But, yeah, I'm sure Eric is listening.
I hope so. I'll probably get the supper call here shortly. Who else was out there?
I heard Rusty, and Norm was here, Ed was in and out, and Jeff was in here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just got the supper call, so I'll see. Just tell him, Sean, that whiskey and vodka was in here, okay?
Roger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's getting close to time. I'm pretty sure he's got you. But I'll let him know. N8SOB is listening out.
WB8, WYB.
And WB8VOW. Yeah, Tom, I can just barely hear you down here, but it's more because of a high noise level than it is you're not making it. Last night the band was at all. It looks like today's a little better day. I don't know if you played much radio or not today, Sean.
Yeah, actually I was on 40 meter for just a little bit, checked in on the chew a couple times, and came back to 75 meter and got caught up with the 3976 group there for a little while, and talked with them and kind of just let people use it remote-wise at 100 watts, shut the amp off for today, save some electricity, and mainly just been watching television.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to do the day for sure. Yeah, I was listening last night, but and it was interesting because there was I think it was a 4-station down in Pensacola working over the pole. I couldn't hear a lot of what he was working, but it was fun listening to him. And then I brought up the Sunspot app, and it said that things were pretty much not working real well. And then when I was on the chew, man, I'll tell you one thing. I do appreciate the fact we don't have as much QSB as they do up on 40 meters. Boy, that was going from 10 over to about a 5.5 when I was listening, and it was like, wow, it's just a different band characteristic down there.
Yeah. I mean, when the band condition's good, 40 meters seems like it's always open for the most part. But it's silly. You can get somebody checking in at 10-15 over, and then you finally get to them, and where'd he go? You can hardly hear him. So yeah, we're all we got to do is just battle through the short band, and then it does get pretty noisy on storm night. But other than that, could you imagine a QSB twist like that on here?
Oh yeah, exactly. So I feel pretty good, and yeah, I've seen that on 20 as well, where the guy just disappears and like somebody shut off the band for the day. I'm going home, lock it up, we're gonna shut her down.
Yeah, last night I couldn't figure out where all the noise was coming from by the end of the net. Looking at the national map, there wasn't anything within, 200 or 300 miles of us. All the big storms were out on the East Coast.
K3ESL.
Hi, Eric.
Not Ed. This is K3ESL. I had an S9 noise level yesterday. I tuned into the net, and it was barely higher than the noise was. I just tuned out.
Yeah, it started off not too bad, but by 7 o'clock it was real bad.
I think you guys sent your noise level to me today. Thanks, guys.
You had bad noise tonight, Rusty?
I do. It's like 10 over. and I don't know who you were talking to. I think you were talking to Eric because I couldn't hear him at all.
You can't hear me, Rusty?
Oh, yeah, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, that's Eric.
Yeah, roger
sorry,
that.
I was thinking that David was talking to the other Eric, you know, the guy that's running this show tonight. Because when David first keyed up after you spoke, Sean, I think there was somebody in between there, but I couldn't hear him.
I'm hoping that they give us this Friday off. They were talking about it. We'll find out.
Hi, Rusty. Hi, Eric. Yeah, Sean, the same thing's going on where I work, too. I have not got a definitive answer what's going on. K9JJM.
Yeah, don't you hate that, man? It's anticipation.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, I could make plans, but I can't make plans so I know what they're doing.
Then it gets to a point when you finally find out, you just wing it, don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Sit in your radio room in your pajamas all day, play radio.
Well, of course, there's no more kids at home, so I don't even have to sit in pajamas if I don't want to.
Oh, you lucky dog.
Yeah.
I did have it like that for a while.
Yeah, this Friday's Good Friday, right?
Roger.
Yeah, that's right.
And the Wolverine Net is up on NetLogger.
Just like magic.
Good evening, WD8PIC.
Hi, Bob.
Hello, hello.
How's your noise level over there, Bob?
My usual 10/9.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy for me. WB8BOW.
Yeah, it's always 10/9. Now, if the power were to fail right now and I would hook up my battery, and all the electronics in the neighborhood were off, it might only be an S3, S4, S5. But, you know, my condos are close, and I got interference from all the I don't have to explain it. Yeah, whenever the power goes out, my noise level goes way down.
Yeah, I wonder if I could just turn the, I'm sure there's some way I could turn the neighborhood off, but something tells me that would be not a good idea.
No, people would not like you.
Before I moved to Michigan, I lived in an area in Maryland where everybody had solar panels on their roofs. There were times of the day where it was impossible.
Let me guess, because of all the inverters?
Absolutely. It was crazy.
Yep, exactly. I get it.
Wow, I'm glad you guys mentioned that because I never thought about what it might be like to move next to a solar farm.
WBAVOW, K9HAB.
Hey, go ahead, Norm. How you doing?
Good. I want to tell you, I ordered a Wolford recoil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it does the job. It's a vertical, so it's not going to work good on this net, but it might work really good on this net if you're 300 miles away.
Yeah, well, I'll have to learn to do it. I got to take it along the one that coil that does 150 or 200 watts.
Yeah, I think that's the same one I have. And that's. I think they're good. I think they're good to 300 or something like that. But yeah, you don't want to feed it too much because it'll actually melt, I think.
Yeah, I think it's called the Silver Bullet. And I did get the one with the larger legs for tripod.
Oh, you know what? I got one of my old mic stands out, and it fits perfectly with the adapter, and so I use that with the adapter. I've got some good radials strung on it, and then I just got some lead weights so I can chuck those radials a little bit farther, because when you're near a lake or something like that, it'd be kind of perfect. It just drowns your radials. So I got some good, probably 8-ounce or better lead weights. So we're gonna try that, and then I went ahead and I got the I don't know, I think it's 11-foot whip that goes on top of it. So, but it's fun, and you can hear a lot, and you can work a lot.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go out and do POTA tomorrow afternoon with Tom and W9GT, so that'll be a good deal. Going to take the W9GT mag loop with me.
Oh, man.
Whiskey 2,
well,
Fox Press,
home, but
Sierra.
if you're up on 10, I'm on 10 FM mobile, so I probably won't be able to hear you, but you should have a lot of fun, I'm sure. WBAVOW.
Yeah, we'll try it. WBAVOWK9HAV. Did you have any trouble learning how to calibrate it, where to put the ring?
You know what I used is my Nano VNA, and that showed me where the notch was. I'd look at the spectrum, you know, from 3.5 to you know, maybe 30 meg, and then I could, you know, move it up and down wherever I decided to work. But you know, I don't know what you've got for you know, an antenna analyzer, but you know, I'm sure Tom, between you guys got something, and that's you know, it just kind of moves up and down, and you get the feel for where things are, I think.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I don't have any analyzer or anything. I probably ought to order something.
Hey there, Sam. How you doing?
Doing okay. Just doing some work around the house. Hope everybody in the group is well. Happy Sunday.
Hey, we all survived April Fool's Day. That's a good thing. And yeah, Norm, I'd see what Tom uses, because I'm sure, you know, something that you could kind of pre-tune into the area. Of course, that little Zegu will tune just about anything, but you know, it would be nice to have it close to where you want to work.
Well, you know that Zygo has a antenna analyzer function on it.
Yeah, that might get you in the, you know, I think the main thing is to just get you in the ballpark of where you need to be. And of course, down on the lower bands, you're going to be lower on the coil, and in the higher bands, I think you'll be higher.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I don't have one of those Nano VNAs. I was thinking about getting one, but I don't know whether I'm smart enough to know how to use it.
Oh, it's pretty easy. I mean, once you get it set, you basically pick out the frequencies you want to analyze, hook it to the antenna, and then it'll just show you where the notch is for the antenna, and you know, it really is pretty easy to use. I'm sure there's other things I could do with it, but I'm not sure I'm smart enough.
Well, they're not very expensive. I may order one anyway. Which one do you have?
I think it's called a Nano VNA network analyzer. Then I think it cost me $80. It's probably got a 2.5-inch display or something like that. But you know, it's like a lot of that Chinese stuff. It really works well. You know. You got to have the adapter to get, you know, to a PL259. You know, so you need that SO238 to maybe whatever that I think it's not a UHF connector. Heck, it's smaller than that. It's like a microwave connection. But Yeah, they're not bad to work. I'm sure I could talk you through it if you picked one up. But yeah, you can look at all your antennas and you get an idea where the sweet spot is on them.
Yeah, I may try it. All right. Well, I see that Eric has got me in the number 6 position tonight. I appreciate being there, and good to hear everybody out there. Sam and man, you're sounding great here in Fort Wayne. And Sean, I don't know whether you put the amplifier back on it or what, but we're going to sit here and listen and be ready for the net, which is going to be about 50 minutes. K9HJV.
Thank you, Norm. NAXUI. Sounding good here, too.
Whiskey 9, Whiskey November.
Foxtrot Sierra for the list.
Whiskey 9, Whiskey November's in there. And who was the other one?
I heard Pop.
Hi, Sam. Good to hear you, too. K9JJ.
Likewise, Jeff. There was one other in there.
I think there was a Papa Golf Sierra.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Sierra.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Sierra. There we go, John.
PIC, what position am I in?
Number 11. You follow Eric K3ESL.
Delta 9, Tango Yankee Oscar. Number 15,
NAXUI, I'll be back. Warning.
Got something on the list here. We got RNA, YAV, HTTPS, JJM, EKG, SOP, DOW, WI, CSL, CIC, XQI, WS, FS, and QIO. Is anybody here? Everybody just dropped off. Did we have a solar flare or something?
I don't know, Eric. Good to hear you, though.
How you doing tonight, Jeff?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How about you? At least, hopefully, no more snow today.
Yeah, we actually got 44 and sunny there this afternoon. It's a pretty decent day.
All right, good deal. Yeah, it's always nice to see the sunshine. Yeah, it's been sunny here, too. Always nice to see the sunshine. And if anybody's listening and care, Sean has been so nice to live stream the Wolverine single sideband pre-net on YouTube, so you ought to check it out. It is confusing to look at it, though, or listen to it while I'm on the air live because there's a little bit of delay and it throws me off. What was that, Eric?
Doesn't take much to throw you off, does it, Jeff?
You know me too well.
Hey, Jeff, is that YouTube thing up and running now?
Yes, it sure is.
I see a bunch of them, but they're all old videos. How did you get that?
If you're on Sean's page here and you see the other ones, there should be a tab there that says live or live stream. Click on that one. Boy, I am envious too, because I'm looking at Sean's noise level and it's almost zero. That's fantastic on that loop.
Nice day for a train ride.
And there's always that, Ed. It is a nice day for a train ride. With that sunshine, I do.
Yeah. Made it back from supper. I don't know yet. Put me in and out, and if I make it back, I'll make it back. I'll be around here for a few minutes.
This is 89 RNA, and I am taking pre-net bookings for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you want to get on the pre-net list, just call 89 RNA. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be anything with a general or higher amateur radio license. So give me a call. We'll be starting up the net at 2200 UTC. K3 ESL with 89 RNA.
K3 ESL, are you still on there? Eric's calling for it.
K3 ESL is here.
I was just wondering, I sent some pictures to my desk. It's not that hard of a project to build.
Of course, I can't hear him.
There were some pictures that were sent, and he said it doesn't look like it would be that hard to build.
Yeah, I was admiring his desk and his QRZ picture. That would be perfect for what I need. The one I've got now is really kind of crappy, but it has like two, it's an L and it's got good desk space and shelf space above it.
All I'm finding now is that I should have gone 2 shelf size.
Eric,
Oh my
well, Eric says he now finds maybe he should have went 2 shelves high.
And things in his basement where he claims he can build things, so maybe I'll hit him up for it.
There you go. Sorry, Eric, I doubled with you. I was saying the other Eric was telling you that he thinks now he should have been built 2 shelves.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Okay, roger that.
Hey, Greg, number 16.
Thanks, Eric. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Greg.
This is KD9 RNA, and I'm taking 3 net seconds to the Wolverine single side camera. If you want to get on the 3 net list, we're about 40 minutes out. Give me a call. Number 17, Don.
Thank you, sir. Thank you on this sunny day. I like it.
59 degrees in beautiful downtown 50 in Illinois.
WDNINW.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to mow this week.
Number 18, if you can hear me, George, I've got you in after Don.
Who's Don?
88 II.
Oh, he was quick. Okay, WDNINW.
And I didn't even go, oh.
Yeah, I was just talking to Don on another frequency. Okay, WDNINW.
Alpha Charlie 9 X-ray November. Number 19 tonight, George. Sounded good.
2 Georges in a row.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric.
Evening, George.
Howdy, howdy.
Good evening. Howdy, howdy. Everybody's sounding good tonight.
Hey, say 9 carats.
Hardly. Brad.
What's that?
Number 20, Brad.
Roger, roger.
Looking for check-ins to the Wolverine single-side vent net. If you want to get on the train that list, call K9RNA.
K9RNA, this is Alpha Charlie 9, X-ray November.
Hey, George, what's going on?
Hey, I might have to, Mama said she wants to run over to the church, so when my turn comes up, I might not be here until the end of the net, so I'll check back in if I miss my turn, okay?
Not a problem. What Mama says, Mama gets done.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. If you want to have a happy life, make sure you have a happy wife.
Yeah, that was a nice way of applying that. No problem.
You're doing a great job, my friend. Keep up the good work.
Oh, you guys doubled.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem, George. I'll, if I miss you going through the list, I'll give you a call at the end of the net.
QSL.
JJM at 5:30 Friday.
Check-ins, looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you want to get on the pre-net list, call KD9RNA. We're about a half hour out from starting the net.
November Bravo 9 Delta.
November Bravo 9 Delta, number 21.
Thank you. NB90.
Nice signal in here tonight, man.
Well, that's, I give all the credit to my friend Sean, N8SOB, where we are going through Sean's remote link, and you're sounding pretty good as well, NB90.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Sean and the stealth remote. This is KD9RNA, and I am looking for pre-net check-in for the Wolverine single sideband net. You don't have to be a member of this net to check in. You just need to be a general amateur radio license for hire. If you want to get on the net, call KD9RNA.
KD9RNA, Whiskey 8 Delta Alpha Yankee, W8DAY.
Got you at number 22, Roger.
J9JJM at 40.
KD9RNA.
89HJV is here as well.
Check in.
Yeah, go ahead, check in.
This is Kilo 8, India Charlie Bravo, checking in and out.
Well, I wish you could stick around with us tonight, Bob, but have a safe night at work tonight.
I will, thank you very much, and I wish I could stick around too, but oh well, I got a couple days off after tonight, so I'm looking forward to that.
Well, hopefully we get to catch up with you then. Have a great evening. KD9RNA.
KD9RNA, K8ICB.
Well, we're about 15 minutes out from the Wolverine single sideband net. If you want to get on the pre-net list, give me a call. KD9RNA. That's it at 24, George. It sounds a little different on you. Are you on a different radio tonight?
Roger, we're on the Druska Twins, over.
Well, you're coming in here loud and clear. I got you in here at about 5.8, which is pretty good for pre-net, and sounds good.
Roger, roger. Thank you out.
Got you in at 25, Dave. Well, your audio is good, but it's the lightest I've ever heard you. I'm only getting you down here probably 5.5. Great audio, though. Looking for check-ins for the pre-net Wolverine single sideband pre-net list. If you want to get on the list, give me a call. We'll be starting up in about 10 minutes. This is KD9 RNA.
GFL for check-in. Ooh, wow, maybe not. GFL for check-in.
Come again, check-in?
Kilo Delta 8, Golf Foxtrot Lima.
Is that you, Travis?
No, it's Gary up here in Spruce.
I've got Kilo Delta 8, Golf Victor Lima.
Golf Foxtrot Lima. Going for lunch, how's that?
I got you at number 26.
All right, copy 26. Thanks, KD2FL.
Looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. We're about 7 minutes out. Give me a call if you want to get on the pre-net list. About the same, Dave. I just barely got you over my noise level. What's going on? What are you trying to do? Last call for pre-net check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. We'll be starting up in about 2 minutes here, so if you want to get in the pre-net list, call KD9RNA.
And 9QPJ.
Hey, Andy, got you in at number 27.
Okay, 27. I wish I was that young again. All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd take 27 as well. The numbers on the clock say 2200, so let's get a net started. Good evening and welcome all amateurs and shortwave listeners everywhere. This is KD9RNA. My name is Eric. I'm located in Blanchardville, Wisconsin. I will be your net control station for this evening's session of the Wolverine single sideband net. You don't have to be a member to check into this net. Everyone with a general or higher amateur radio license is welcome to participate. This net meets every night of the week on this frequency, 3.935 at this time, 2200 UTC. The pre-net usually starts around 21:15, and we'll get some early birds well before that. The purpose of this net is to promote good fellowship and friendship among radio operators. If you'd like to become a member of the Wolverine single sideband net, the requirements are 4 check-ins a month for 3 consecutive months. After meeting these requirements, please email or send your list to K8TAS, Taz, who is good on QRZ.com. You must have the check-in date and the net control call sign. Make sure it is a net control station and not the pre-net list taker because sometimes they are different. We suggest that you send in more than the required check-ins just in case of any discrepancies. We have a nice certificate and iron-on patch for new members. Information about the net and the monthly awards are available on our website at WSSBN.com or just do an internet search for Wolverine single sideband net. It should pop right up there. I currently have on the pre-net list the following stations by suffix: RNA, YAV, AVT, EES, JJM, HAV, SOB, DOW, WIV, ESL, PIC, XUY, WN, FS, PYO, VGS, 8II, INW, 9XN, KRX, 9D, DAY, ICD, UJR, DOF, GFL, and QPJ. Have I missed anybody on the free net list only? Are there any mobiles tonight? Are there any announcements? I would say to anybody that if you look in the AIM window that Sean does have the net running on a live stream, or at least he did a few minutes ago, and it's a pretty cool way to watch the net if you're doing SWL. Anyhow, are there any short times? now take check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you want to get on the list, give me a call, K89RNA. All right, I usually take check-ins about every 20 minutes, so look for me to do a standby about 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and at the top of the hour. So with that being said, I think we can get to work here, and we'll go to the top of the list. Please stand by YAB. I'll keep my comments rather short, and we'll get to work here. Pretty quiet day around here today. Spent some time on the table out in the shop and did some sanding, and got most of the A-frames put together and the table attached to the top, and now I just got to get the legs evened out and get the benches put on and do the final touches before I stain it up. Other than that, beautiful day around here. Just Jim Dandy, nice sunshiny day with 44 degrees. I have no complaints at all. And it looks like the grass is greening up. And when I was walking the dog earlier today, I saw that the neighbor's winter wheat is greening up. So things are starting to happen. I got to get out and get the apple tree sprayed here in the next couple of days if I get one that doesn't have wind. But that'll be coming soon. Anyhow, that's what I got for you guys tonight, and I'll keep it quiet so we can get to work here. KC9YAB, you're up, sir, and stand by Harold. We'll be coming to Waterford after that. But take it away, David. It's your turn.
Okay, this is KC9YAB, David in Elkhart. Well, I started out with some good intentions today, but I got sidetracked. I turned on the TV around 10 o'clock this morning and started watching an episode of Night Court. I hadn't seen that program in probably 20, 25 years. And next thing I know, I was binge watching it for about 3 hours and just lost track of time. I forgot how funny that program was, but I finally turned off the TV and got some work done. I broke down a bunch of boxes in the shack, did some organization, and got a little bit done in the shack that needed to get done. Still have a lot to do, but at least I'm ready to move my router out of the kitchen and get it set up in the shack so that I can get the new router and cable modem installed. So I'm at that point now. So probably end up doing that maybe tomorrow evening. So other than that, not much else new here. So my indoor-outdoor thermometer seems to have come back to life without me having to do anything. Although I think that maybe I need to install a new battery in the outdoor sending unit. I think that could be the source of the problem. So with that, I will say 73s to everyone, and wish everyone to have an enjoyable evening, and look forward to tomorrow. So I'll turn it back to you, Eric. KD9RNA, this is KC9YAB.
KC9YAB, this is KD9RNA, and I am guilty as charged. I watched a few. I saw that they were running, I can't remember what station it's on, but I watched a few episodes of Night Court myself, and I guess I must admit that I did have a life-size poster of Marky Booth hanging in a bikini hanging in my shop for a long time. Great show and great talent. Harry Anderson was a pretty funny guy. Anyhow, I'm glad you're getting your router squared away. Hopefully you don't have any trouble when it's time to cut that over. And with the weather stations I have around here, it might be what you're doing, because if it's got a little solar panel on it and it just dies overnight, that's exactly how it'll act. So hopefully you'll get that squared away soon. Anyhow, we'll clear with you and say have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll go up and see what Harold's up to. KE8ABT, that's Harold up in Waterford. And stand by JJM. We'll be coming out to Goshen after that. But take it away, Harold. How are you doing this evening?
This is Harold, KE8ABT in Waterford. Well, we're doing pretty good. Band conditions right at the moment. You're almost not there, but I did hear you. Been fighting the old federal income tax, state income tax.
3876. I think I can.
I did go out and kick the lawnmower. I to come pick it up and take it over and check it out, find out what's wrong with it, but hadn't heard from them. I don't know whether they're going to come. What the heck? And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. KD9RNA, this is KD8ABT. I'll be listening.
KD8ABT, this is KD9RNA, and Harold, you are jumping the gun. I've got a rule that I won't even look at the lawnmower until I take the plow off my truck. And if I have to be plowing and mowing in April, oh my God, that is just a tough sprint for sure. Hopefully those guys will get on the stick and see. Your Sunday with me. We'll clear with you. Drop down and see what Jeff's up to. That's K9JJF. And stand by Norm. We'll be coming to Fort Wayne after Jeff. But take it away, Jeff. It's your turn at the mic.
All right, very good. KD9RNA and the wonderful Wolverine single sideband net. This is K9JJM, Jeff in Goshen, Indiana. Well, good afternoon to you, Eric. Good afternoon to all the Wolverines. It's good to hear everybody. A little bit of noisy conditions tonight, but I'm for the most part I'm hearing everybody, and those that I can't hear, I'm hearing through N8SOB Sean's live stream that he has on YouTube. So thanks, Sean, for providing that. Let's see. I didn't do any radio in the morning. We went over and saw my mom at the brand new facility over here, just a couple miles from me, seeing how she was doing. And she was in pretty good spirits, and we left on pretty good spirits, so that was good. Then we went over to her home where I met my daughter and son, and there's, well, at least my son's significant other. We went through some things of mom's and things, keepsakes that they might want to have or things they can use. So we're still trying to clear things out so we can sell the house. So that's what we did today. Beautiful weather outside, though. It was a little cold this morning and nippy, but boy, the sun came out and it's been out pretty much the whole day. It's just really nice to see it. And the temperature's not too bad right now, that's for sure. So this is the first time we played radio today, so it's good to hear everybody and see what's going on around the area on the band here. So Eric, thanks so much for picking me up. Thanks for what you do for the Wolverine single sideband net. And with that, we'll turn it back to you, and I'll listen out here a bit. KD9RNA from K9JJM. Thanks, Eric.
K9JJM, this is KD9RNA. Hey, I'm glad things went well with your mom, and you're kind of getting through the house and getting going with that. And, you know, I'll warn you now, somewhere there's going to be a photos that you're gonna lose a day because you're going to start looking at photos. Going to happen. I've been through this a few times myself, and every time it pops up. It's under the bed, it's in a drawer somewhere, but there's a big box. The kids and that's the mom's house, so that's a good deal if you can do that, and hopefully that all goes well for you when it comes time for the sale. We'll clear with you and say have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. We'll drop down the list and see what Norm's up to. That's KD9HAB. And then stand by Mr. What are you now? Mr. Monday night, I'm going to call you, but I still got you in at Mr. 300. Anyhow, take it away, Norm. It's your turn at the mic. How are things at Fort Wayne tonight?
KD9RNA, KD9HAB. Well, it's just beautiful in Fort Wayne. I've got about 55 degrees on my front porch here. Beautiful sunshine, blue skies. Mama Bear and I have had a pretty good week. Boy, we were able to get up and go out to the church this morning. For the first time in almost a month and a half, we both felt well to go to church. We really enjoyed that. And then on the way home, stopped at a new Mexican restaurant that was absolutely phenomenal. It was really good. We really enjoyed it, and you can tell a good restaurant because it was packed. But good food and good service and good prices. I guess that's probably a key to success. Well, we're looking forward to tomorrow going out with KUAT and W9GT. For the first POTA of the year, we're going out to Chain Lake State Park and see if we can't activate that. Got a few antennas we're going to try out. I've got my W9GT loop antenna, which just works phenomenal. I like that. Tom's got a quad band that he made that works really good. And I've got a couple of antennas, so we're going to play with that. I ordered one of the Wolf River Coil silver bullet take-it-alongs, and I'll be getting that this week. I'm sort of looking forward to that. I'll be able to take that, and I ordered the one with extended legs on it, so it's got a pretty good-sized tripod to sit on. And we'll have that to play with. We could do POTA with that, or QRP in the backyard, I guess. At any rate, well, appreciate getting in here tonight, Eric, and I appreciate all you guys do for the net and just talking to the family. So I'm going to get out of here and let you get down to Mr. Sean. K9RNA, this is K9HAV. I'll say 73 to everybody. God bless, take care, and God bless America. Back to you.
K89HAV, this is K9RNA. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to get out today, and that New Mexican restaurant sounds great. And wow, Wolf River Coil. That'll definitely be interesting at the parks. I'm curious to see what you like better, if it's going to be the Wolf River Coil or that magnetic loop. I've got plans here for a magnetic loop and all the stuff to do it, and it's just on my list of things to do, and I'm going to build one myself. And I'm glad you were able to get in here, Norm, and I'll take a look around for you on POTA tomorrow. I'll figure out what park you're working, and I'll listen around and see if I can pick you up. Anyhow, I'll share with you and say thanks for stopping by. Have a great evening. Always like hearing from you, and it's always great to have you in here, Norm. We'll clear with you and drop down to N8SLB and see what Sean's up to. And stand by Rusty. We'll be coming over to Lambertville after that. But take it away, Sean. How are things going in Fort Gratiot today?
What did I do?
What was that?
Go ahead and take it away, Sean. Somebody was saying, what did I do?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man. All right. Well, they figured out what they got going on. I'll go ahead and pick it up there. Well, good evening, Mr. Eric. K9RNA from N8SOB, Fort Gratiot Township, in the Thelma, Michigan, just north of Detroit. We currently have 39 degrees right on the dot. So, not too shabby of a day. It was pretty nice looking this morning, but definitely I think this is the warmest it's been all day. So other than that, checked into the Michigan Thumb Net. That's always a good time. Always enjoy checking in with those fellas. And watched some bowling today. Yeah, you can take that Mr. 300 off and yeah, you can take all that off. That was almost a year ago now, so yeah, you can put Mr. Monday Night on there. You can update that. So other than that, watched bowling at 1 o'clock. That was cool. And then my youngest, her mom picked her up shortly about 2:30 or so. So just me and my oldest been hanging out and watched the women's NCAA college championship game. That was a pretty good one. LSU won that one. So, and now we got the race on. Just going to watch the rest of this NASCAR here, live from Richmond. Other than that, doing a great job. Band's coming up, and we are live on YouTube. So, other than that, just going to kick back and listen to you do your thing there, Mr. Sunday night. So with that, hope to catch everybody while I'm in the big chair tomorrow evening. Things should go A-OK, and I will be here in the evening time tomorrow. With that, we'll pass it back to you, Eric. Everybody have a great Monday and the rest of the Sunday. K9RNA, this is N8SOB. Thanks, Eric.
N8SOB, this is K9RNA, and consider Mr. 300's gone. It's sounding good up here tonight, Sean, and thanks for getting Neil in there on the remote. Sounds like you had a pretty good day there today, and just chilling with the kiddos. So sounds Thanks for stopping by, and have a great evening, and hopefully you have a great work week ahead of you. We'll talk to you later, and stop down. We'll see what Rusty's up to. That's WB8 VOW and Standby WIV. We'll be coming up to Cadillac after that, Tom. But take it away, Rusty. How are you doing tonight?
Well, good evening, Mr. Eric, Mr. Sunday Night, KD9RNA, WB8 VOW down here in the southeastern corner of Michigan, about 8 miles west of the muddy side of Lake Erie. Hey, having a good day so far. Still fighting that stinking pinched nerve. It's coming and going and keeping me up at night. Been sleeping in a chair most of the time, but you know what? Got up today, and today's been a really good day. I'm kind of taking it easy, and during pre-net, chewed the fat with you guys a little bit, and then Lady Di and I went over to the high school and walked around the track and did a couple laps. Now I got some ice on it, and we'll see how that holds up through the night. Want to get enough exercise that it starts dying down a little bit, but not sit on my butt to the point where I can't do anything. So trying to find that happy medium, and looking forward to getting done with this thing. Tomorrow is a work day, so we'll be driving up to Detroit. That'll be enough challenge right there, and we'll see how things go up in Detroit and doing the day job. But hey, David, the night court, they've reinvented that, and I think it's on, I'm not sure if it's Wednesday or Thursday night, and they've got Bernadette from the Big Bang doing the, she's like, she's the judge, so she's the daughter of the original judge. I've watched a few. I didn't think it was a great series, but then I didn't think the original was a great series either, but it might be something that interests you. And hey, good luck, Norm, tomorrow. Maybe I'll get home enough to fire up a radio and find you on 40 or 20, but at any rate, hope everybody has a great rest of the evening. Hope you're all enjoying some of the sunshine that's pouring into Studio B here, and we'll turn it back to Mr. Eric. KD9RNA, 73 is all you Wolverines, WB8VOW.
WB8VOW, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for getting in here, Rusty, and hopefully you get through the work day tomorrow, and I'm glad you at least got out and got a little bit of exercise, and yeah, I know what that's like. It was physically affecting me the last couple of years, working from the basement and being tied to a computer downstairs, and I've lost 9 pounds, and my blood sugar's down, and you got to get out and you got to get moving, or else it'll kill you. Anyhow, hope your day goes well tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in, and yeah, I couldn't listen to Bernadette from Big Bang Theory. That squeaky little voice would just make me nuts watching that show, so I think I'll skip that one. Hi. Anyhow, have a great evening, Rusty. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we'll catch up with you tomorrow. We'll clear with you, and we'll drop down and pick up Tom. That's WB8 WIV, and then we'll take a quick look around to see if anybody else wants to get in here. But go ahead, Tom. Take it away.
Okay, Eric, and thanks for taking the net tonight. KD9RNA and the Wolverines, WB8 WIV, 41 degrees here. Sun's still trying to come on. It's pretty cloudy, but I see it's peeking through the clouds now. But it was a pretty good day walking outdoors with a Chiweenie, and that worked real well. Went to church this morning and had the contractor in here at 2. He just left here about 6, and he did a real good job, painted my bathroom and all that, sanded and all that kind of good stuff. He's going to put in the floor next week, and it's a lot, looks really good. I'm glad he's doing it. I didn't want to do it, neither did my wife. We've done it twice before, that's enough. I had all the stuff to do it, too. I didn't have to go out and buy, $1,000 worth of material. So anyway, it's all set. It's working really well. And anyway, played radio some today. Most of it was in the morning on HF and also 2 meters. A lot of it on 2 meters on the C4 FM and the link up here. West Michigan Connect, I think is what it's called. There's 12 repeaters that are linked together. And we get on about, between 6 and 10 after 6. And on the weekends, we're on till about 7 o'clock. And during the week, though, most of us are bail about 6:30. That'll be tomorrow. I'll be working tomorrow, so I'll bail about 6:30 and such. Anyhow, everything else is running smooth here. Going to have the house painted. I called the painter. He's coming in. Now, hopefully, when the weather gets better later on, maybe even in April, maybe May, somewhere in there. But I've got to have the house power washed first, and he's got somebody that will do that. I just got to get him in here to do it. Want to get that all done. That's the last major project, by the way, and then I can sit back and relax. Anyhow, or pretty much. Anyhow, let's see what else do we have here. Not much. Had a good spring break. Had a good week off this last week. And I got a lot of stuff done, and I did some other worked on the model railroad some, and although that comes slowly, because I'm not as involved in that as I am in amateur radio, of course. So anyhow, didn't work any new countries, but did work a couple of the DX editions that are out there. In fact, I think all the major ones I did make at least one contact with, so that was pretty good. Anyway, everybody have a great evening. I guess that's all I've got there, Eric. And all you wonderful Wolverines, have a good evening, have a good night. I'll should be in here tomorrow, no problem. 7-3. Back to you, Eric. 89RNA, WB8WYB. I'll be clear. Good evening.
WB8WIB, the beer-making teacher, flooring extraordinaire guy. Hi. And I got some flooring tools I tell you if you need them, but it sounds like you're like me. I'm not going to do it again. My knees just can't take that kind of work anymore. I'm happy to pay somebody so I can stand and watch it all day long. Hi. Glad you got in here, and didn't know that you're a model railroader, so I'll be kind of curious to see how that turns out for you. Enjoy getting back to work this week, and yeah, it's probably nice taking a week off, but I don't know. I haven't stopped working since I retired, so I'd be kind of curious to see what it'd be like to take a couple of lazy days, but at this point, I still got a list of things to do, so I'm staying busy like you. Anyhow, have a great evening, Tom. I'm going to let you go with that, and we'll take a quick standby here, see if anybody else wants to get into the Wolverine single sideband net. Call KD9RNA, and we'll get you on the list.
KD9RNA, this is AB8MO, Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, X-Ray Hotel.
Okay, Andy, I got you in a 28, and Ray, I got you in a 29. I was hearing somebody else out there. Can somebody relay that for me?
Who is that other station checking in?
It was KB30XH, and then I heard Small Block Chevy. That's the only other two I heard besides Andy.
Yeah, it was KB30XH. Thanks for the relay there, Sean, and thanks for helping out, Sam. I heard KB3, but I did not hear the suffix at all. Got you on the list at number 30 there, Bill. Is there anybody else? Well, let's get back to work. We'll pick up Eric at K3ESL up at Bloomfield Hills and standby PIC Bob. We'll be coming out to Sylvania after that. But how's things going for you today, Eric?
It was a nice day out there. It's a little chilly in the morning, bright sun, overcast now. Me and the family went to the Motown Museum in Detroit to see the origins of Motown music, which was, it's worth going there once in your life, I guess. It was okay. Other than that, looking forward to the work week, getting back and doing some work. Hope everybody has a good week this week, and I am mesmerized by N8SOB's live stream on YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out his meters. They're peak metering or what, but they're just mesmerizing. Back to you, Eric, from the other Eric, KD9RNA. This is K3ESL.
Well, thanks for getting in here, and I would say the same thing about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I went and saw Columbus, or I'm sorry, wherever that was in Ohio. I guess I want to say somewhere over there by the lake. I can't remember right now, and it was not that big of a deal either. Cool stuff in there, seeing Jimi Hendrix's guitars and stuff, but yeah, whatever. They definitely kind of fell off the steps there with some of the people that they've called rock and roll they put in there. So I've kind of seen what you're saying. Everybody's got to see it once. I haven't been to the Motown one, but maybe one of those times when I get over there and maybe get up and see Rusty or the folks in Romulus, I'll make a trip over there sometime. Hey, thanks for getting in here, and don't get too mystified there watching Sean's YouTube feed there, but it works really well. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Cleveland. That's the
Standby.
I went to a wedding there. It got kind of foggy toward the end. Yeah. Have a great evening, Eric, and thanks for getting in here tonight and spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. We're going to clear with you and drop down and see what Bob's up to. That's WD8PIC and Stand by Sam. We'll be going over to Sylvania next. How you doing tonight, Bob?
Good evening, WD8PIC. Good evening, guys. 48 here, and a beautiful day. Just enjoying the late afternoon, early evening. Sunset 8:01. So the sunsets are getting later and later, and I love it. The days are getting longer, and that means it'll eventually get warmer. So I had a good church service today, had a nice breakfast afterwards, and just enjoyed it. So that's what's going on. And I've got to make a dental appointment tomorrow. I've got on the last tooth on the bottom, clear in the back, on the side facing your cheek, down where your gum is, where your gum starts, I got something stuck in there, and it wiggles, but I can't get it to come out, so I got to go visit the dentist and have him, and it's starting to hurt pretty bad. If I don't touch it or anything, I don't notice it yet, but you bite or you just barely move it, and man, it hurts, so I got to get in there and have him get it out. He'll probably have to numb that or whatever to do it, but I don't care. I don't know what I did, but I did something back there. Like I said, you can touch my cheek, and if my cheek hits it, it makes it hurt too. It's right at the top of the gum, right around the top of the gum. I don't know what I did, but I got to get it looked at. So I'm gonna call the dentist tomorrow and see when I can get over there to have it looked at. Other than that, I'm doing good. I'm healthy, and everything is working out fine. And I'll hope everybody has a great evening and stay out of trouble. And yeah, I was a big fan of a lot of the Motown music, but I don't know if I would get anything out of the museum or not. But I do like a lot of the Motown music. I like that era. I'm not into the hard rock or anything, but I did like the Motown music. Have a good one, because I grew up with it. Have a good one. Take care. And I was born in 61, so you get the idea. Anyway, take care, and everybody have a great evening. WD8PIC, back to net control.
WD8PIC, this is KD9RNA, and hey, Bob, I was born in 51 myself, so I kind of know exactly the area you're talking about, and definitely if I went through my old stack of vinyl, I would have a few Motown records in there. But hopefully things go well for you at the nest tomorrow and you get that thing all squared away. And yeah, I totally get it. That is why I will not eat. There's a couple things I won't eat anymore because the seeds get down in my gums, and it's maddening. Anyhow, hey, take care of yourself and have a great evening, Bob. And I'm glad you had a chance to take in some sunshine today. So we'll clear with you and drop down and see what Sam's up to. That's N8XUY. And after that, we'll see what John's up to in Columbia City. But take it away, Sam. How are things going in Manchester tonight?
Doing okay in Manchester. K89RNA. Good evening to you there, Eric. And good evening to everyone on the Wolverine single sideband net. You're doing a good job into Manchester tonight, and you're doing a wonderful job on the net. Additionally, I'm hearing everyone just fine, 100% all the way. Good day, hung out with the grandkids, the XYL and I overnight, and the grand dog. Of course, it's the local grandkids here in Manchester. They were really good. Gave them breakfast, and then their parents picked them up a little bit after lunchtime, and so they've been gone for a few hours. Cheryl worked a bit at the bread and breakfast here chefing over the weekend, and then she got back, relaxed. We did a little relaxing. She took a nap, and I got working around the house a little bit on the trim project in the foyer, getting close to having that wrapped up. And all good, no complaining. The sun is shining, and it's been a beautiful day. So with that being said, thanks once again, Eric, for running the show, doing a great job. KD9RNA, N8XUY, 73 to you and 73 to all. N8XUY clear.
N8XUY, this is KD9RNA. Well, I was glad you're able to get up and around on we're doing some stuff on the house today, and that Cheryl was able to get out and do a little bed breakfast work, and hopefully she likes doing that. I think she probably does. But sounding great over here tonight, Sam. Your signal really came up, and I had you in here about +10, and you are definitely on the ball with the station tonight. Hey, thanks for stopping by and spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. We're going to clear with you and drop down and see what John's up to, and then stand by W2FS. We'll go to John in Fredonia after that. But take it away, John. How are things in Columbia City tonight?
KD9RNA and the Wolverine single sideband net W9WN. Well, really great signals on here tonight. The band seems to be in very, very good shape. You're down here about 30 over here in the northeastern Indiana. Thanks for doing the net. Good evening to you and everybody on the net. Well, we topped out at 51. Here just after 6, and we're down to 50. Now it's dropping a little bit. Beautiful sunny day, as Norm described. He's not that far from me, and the weather's about the same usually there as it is here. And nice day. I worked outside a little bit. Been having some issues with the internet. I think it's the radio. It uses power over Ethernet to power it up. And gets a signal off of Grain Leg a mile west of here. But I still think that radio's got a problem with it, but I don't know. Right now it's working good. And there's supposed to be a guy come out tomorrow, but I hate to have him come out if it's going to be working, but I guess we'll test that a little further after I get done with the net here. But I don't know. It seems to have all its lights and everything out there. I don't know what's exactly up with that. Well, I'd like to thank you for giving me the solution to that washer problem out there that made so much noise here. Well, it'd make noise right here, clear across 75 meters. And that surge protector, line isolator thing, that. And I also, while I had the access to the back of that, I did run a ground over to the cold water side. So I did two things. there, and that noise is gone. That noise is gone, and it was horrific on 75 meters. I never checked it other places, but I'd been kind of managing that by not doing any laundry when I'd be on 75 meters. So that helped it, but I thought, well, it'd be nice to get it out of there because it's the same brand as we had before, and that washer never made any noise. But, you know, they tend to make things to the cheap side if they can, and put less parts in if they can. So I suspect there's something less inside that cabinet than what the other one had, but I don't know. But anyway, thanks for the suggestion on that, and that seems to have really fixed it. I just hung that box on the wall back there behind the thing and plugged into that. In fact, I'd had toroid that I had the cord kind of wrapped through, and that didn't do anything. That did absolutely nothing. And well, I don't know about grounding the cabinet. Well, I would have thought that had been grounded maybe only through the power lead on the ground side of that. I don't know if that ground had anything at all to do with it, but I thought, well, while I'm at it, I'm going to do it. So thanks for your suggestion on that. That seems to have worked fine. And I guess with that, we'll just say 7-3. Thanks for doing that and doing a great job, as always, here on Sunday night. So, 7-3 and good evening, and back to you, Eric. KD9RNA and the Wolverine Single Sideband Net, W9WN. Good evening to you.
W9WN, this is KD9RNA. Hey, I'm glad that ISO bar worked out for you. There's a couple of times in my life, actually even before I did radio, where I've had some noisy equipment around computer service stuff and computer banks, and those were deployed and worked just dandy. So when it came time for my speed clean washer to do the same thing, it wasn't a horrendous noise, but it was really annoying. And I ordered one up off Amazon, threw it on there, did the same thing you did too. I just grounded to the cold water pipe, and that problem was taken care of. So I thought it was worth a try for you. Glad it worked out. Anyhow, hopefully you get your internet squared away. Mine, I have the same thing. I have a radio that's just pointed at a wireless tower about 1.5 miles away, and it's got a power injector in here, and that's gone bad on me once. So I have a spare power injector here for the Ethernet that powers that radio head up, and maybe it'll be as simple as that, quick fix in and out. They don't have to climb the tower or anything. So have a great evening, John, and thanks for stopping by and spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. All right, we're going to go to the other John, and that is W2FS out in Fredonia. And before we get to Jim, we'll take a quick standby and see if anybody else wants to get in here. But go ahead, Jim, take it away. Or John, take it away. How are things out in Fredonia tonight?
Well, good evening, everyone. Once again, we've got a bad night for communication. The noise here is pretty bad. Not only that, but I got somebody pretty heavy in one side or the other of the signal we're getting, and it's kind of noisy. You keep playing with the filter, and yeah, that does help, but wow, it's awfully close and awfully loud, so I don't know what you're going to do. But anyway, today we had a nice sunshine whole day. Well, that's the good news. The bad news, it started out at, I think it was 25 or 26 degrees. Or that was after it being in the 80s yesterday, and just delightful until the thunder and lightning started, and that was the cue that it's time to get cold. So, oh well. I mean, it's only the 1st of April. Man, it might have been a joke for that matter, but who knew? But April is coming up. In theory, the golf course should open in about 2 weeks, and you just got to look at it as the winter really coming to an end. We've given up. And really, it wasn't that bad a winter, at least not here. If you were living in Buffalo, that would be a problem, at least for part of it. But there you go. So we'll see if maybe we'll get a lot less problems with. I don't think this is just the thing going to summer. It's been the solar stuff that I think is really killing it. But hopefully that will improve before too long. I've got a lot of HF stuff to work on, and I'm not working on much. So back to you. This is Whiskey 2 of Foxtrot Sierra.
Whiskey 2, Fox Sierra, this is Kilo Delta 9, Romeo November Alpha. Well, thanks for getting in here tonight, John. And, yep, I understand that battle of narrowing the signal down to try to battle between two other nets working out there. And, yep, sometimes it's quite a game to play. And, and then you throw in being the national tune-up channel on Sunday nights on top of that, and it just sometimes gets miserable. So hopefully that gets squared away for you. And I know you said it was sunny and warming up, and hopefully your snow's melting and about gone. And I can't imagine Buffalo right now. I can just see the streets flooded for days after that when it starts to melt. But hopefully they're prepared for it. It seems like that's what it snows like there all the time. Anyhow, have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by and spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. We'll clear with you, and then before we get to Jim over at Plover, I'm going to take a quick standby and see if anybody else wants to get into the Wolverine single sideband net. Oh, KD9 RNA. Taking check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. All right, Jerry, I got you in there from Ronico. Wow, that's a new one for me. Thanks for getting in here. Is there anybody else who'd like to check in before we get back to work?
This is November 2, Charlie Tango.
Got you at number 32, Bill, and Jerry, I got you in at 31 as in and out. Anybody else? All right, well, let's go back up and see what Jim's doing up there in the central Wisconsin flatland country up there, and standby CGS will be coming to Kelowna after that. But take it away, Jim. How are things going up there at Plover's Day?
This is KD9TYO. I think we hit about 51 today, so that's good. There's a chance that trailer's going to get out of that ice yet. Oh, other than that, did a really back-busting workout today on the trainer. On the bicycle, I will be ready this year. I know that. And, last night I had a great time on 20 meters. Well, until 10 and 11 o'clock at night. I couldn't believe it. I was getting Canada, Florida, boy, and it was just crystal clear. I couldn't get over it. So I don't know if anyone else was on 20 meters, but boy, that was the hot band last night. So, anyways, other than that, Eric, I don't have much more to say. So I'm going to send it back to KD9RNA. This is KD9TYO, and I will be clear.
KD9TYO, this is KD9RNA. Hey, we beat you by 2 degrees. It's 58 here right now, and just another beautiful afternoon. It has been a Jim Dandy day all day. And glad you're getting ready for the bicycle season this year. I actually pulled the Trek 930 out and started oiling things up and airing up the tires, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know how much riding I'll do, but at least I got the bike out of the shed. Hi. Anyhow, have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by. We'll clear with you and say have a great Sunday evening, and we'll see what Greg's up to. KCGS, you are up, sir, and stand by. John, we'll be coming to Marcellus after Greg.
Hey, thanks, Eric. Greg here, KHCGS, and if I sound tired, it's because I feel like I've run a marathon. Since this whole VOR thing started, I took the longest, it was about 35 miles one way, so 70 miles round trip with my neighbor to go pick up a fishing pontoon boat, and I am sore but just dizzy as all get out, but it was great to get out and do that. I've been like in jail here with this junk. So I feel much better, even though I feel like it. I feel like hell. I feel much better. So that's about all I got. I'm pretty exhausted here, Eric. So thanks for taking the net, and good evening, everybody. K8CGS.
KHCGS, this is KD9RNA. Well, at least you got out, and for me, after being cooped up for 2 years in my basement, being outside lately has been just the saving grace for me. I love being out in the fresh air again, and even though I'm sore and beat up every day when I get done whatever I'm doing, I'll still go out there and do it again. So take care of yourself, and hopefully that'll keep coming back, and you'll be getting stronger, and summer's coming, and time to get that antenna up. Hi. Anyhow, have a great evening, Greg, and take care of yourself. We'll clear with you and drop down and see what Don's up to. That's 88II. And then stand by George. We'll be coming over to Clarkston after that. But take it away, Don. How are you tonight?
KD9RNA, 88II. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for doing the net, my friend. Yeah, what a great day after a couple really nasty days here of rain and stormy weather. Still 51 degrees here and sunny. Nice to see some blue sky out there. Had a pretty, well, between the storms were an interesting weekend, but we had the grandkids all weekend, so not a normal weekend, but a fun weekend. They've always got things they want to do, things they want to talk about, and it's just great time spent with them. So other than doing the kid watch and kid things, haven't done a whole lot. Just got back down the shop here a little bit ago. Been talking to a few people, and other than that, just been messing around the shop here, planning out for this week. Unfortunately, we got some more rain coming in. I've got some outdoor work that I need to do. Tons of sticks to pick up. We got to adjust a few antennas out back. A little droopy. Just kind of tidy things up a little bit. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. Good to hear everybody. Glad everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody's doing well. And I'm going to get out of here and let you move on down the net, and I'll be listening out. So thanks for picking it up. Thanks for having me, Eric. Always a pleasure. 88II. Back to net.
88II, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for getting in here tonight, Don. And, man, you're just booming in here. I think about probably close to plus 20 tonight, and great signal. Hey, that's nothing wrong with getting out in that new weather, and hopefully you don't get too much rained out. I need to get my apple tree sprayed, and I'm just waiting for the wind to stop blowing now, and that'll probably be the end of the month. Hi. Anyhow, thanks for getting in here, and take care of yourself. And we'll clear with you and drop down to see what George is up to. That's WD8INW over in Clarkston. And then we'll call for George and see if he's back from church yet. But go ahead, George, take it away. How are you tonight?
I don't have anything for the net tonight other than, Sam, if you're listening, hopefully you could give me a phone call. WD8INW. Thanks, Eric.
Sure thing there, George. I hope everything's okay with you, and we'll check in with you tomorrow and see what's going on. Take care of yourself, and thanks for stopping by. All right, that was George up at Clarkston, and we don't know if George in Highland's going to be around, but we'll give him a call and see what's going on. AC9XN, you're up, and stand by KRX. We'll be coming down to Hobart after that, Brad. AC9XN, it's your turn if you're back. Alrighty then, well we will go down the list to KC9KRX, that's Brad over there in Hobart, and stand by at NB9D. We'll be talking to Neil after that, but take it away, Brad. How are you tonight? KC9KRX, you're up. All right, well, let's drop down to NB9D. That's Neil out in Bedford, and I think he's working Sean's remote tonight. And then stand by W8DAY. Roger, we'll be coming to Belmont after that. But take it away, Neil. How are things on that remote tonight?
Hey, Eric. This is November Bravo 9 Delta, Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire on the N8SOB link. Well, good evening, everyone, and thanks for having us on the net. Sean N8SOB, thank you for providing this link, and we're happy to see that we're live streaming on YouTube. Today was very windy, cold. It was a cold and windy day today. We woke up, there was about 20, 25 mile an hour winds out there. I'll spend a good portion of the day in the shack working on a few YouTube videos and having a lot of fun along that lines. And, well, I guess that's about it for now, but I believe I heard Sean, N8SOB, that he's running the net tomorrow, so most certainly I'll look forward to that as well. And as well, we look forward to hearing everyone else out here on the net. Thanks for listening to what we have to say. And back to net control, KD9RNA, NB9D. Thank you.
NB9D, this is KD9RNA, and you are correct, Sean. We'll be running the net tomorrow on Monday. Sounds like you're having a good day there, and the remote's working really well. And I didn't know you did YouTube videos, so good luck with that. And hopefully that all turns out well for you. We'll clear with you and say have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by. And we'll see what W8DAY Roger is up to, and then stand by UJR. We'll be coming to Lombard after that. But W8DAY, you're up, sir. It's your turn at the mic.
KD9RNA, this is Whiskey 8 Delta Alpha Yankee, Belmont in West Michigan. And I'm just also interested in looking at the YouTube video and the differences in the signal strength from what goes into that radio as compared to what mine is. So I have a good signal tonight. I'm able to hear, I think, just about everybody. It sounds good. And I don't know, I just see the next station coming up is in Lombard, and gosh, I lived in Wheaton for 46 years, so he's a very close neighbor there. Never met George, but interesting to see that. Not a bad day here today either, as everyone has said. It's a little bit cloudy right now. We're about 48 degrees. There's always a good wind blowing over here, so it's a little bit chilly to be out. But had a good day. Church this morning. Went to a little family-owned restaurant a little bit north of here in Cedar Springs. Ate too much, but it was very, very good. Don't do that real often, but it worked out great. First time checking into the net, and I appreciate it very much, and I will do my best to check in to meet the requirements to become a member. Going on here, very busy, but enjoying this thing as well. So this is sending it back to KD9RNA. This is Whiskey 8 Delta Alpha Yankee 73.
W8DAY, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for getting in here tonight, and welcome to the Wolverine single sideband net. We're here 365 days a year, and your time, we usually get started right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a great pre-net usually running on this net for about 45 minutes to an hour before the net starts, and a lot of knowledgeable people and a lot of great conversations. So I definitely encourage you to enjoy the pre-net, and we look forward to hearing from you again, Roger. We'll clear with you and say thanks for stopping by, and we'll drop down the list to see what UJR is up to. That's WA9UJR, George and Lombard, and then stand by Dave. We'll run over and see what's going on in Almond after that. But take it away, George. How's that drink still running? You sounded great earlier.
KD9RNA, this is WA9UJR, Casey Garrett and all Wolverine. Excuse me, strength there seems to be doing quite well. I'm watching a R4C on the receiver side and the T4XB on the transmitter side, and I have running I guess I call it a shell from a chrome lollipop, the D104 with a final replacement element. So that seems to be working pretty good. It's kind of fun to fire this thing up once a week and put it on the air. Sort of brings back a lot of good memories. About the only upgrade I've done on the pair is I have a digital readout on the receiver. Interestingly enough, but it takes about a half an hour for the receiver to settle down frequency-wise. But the transmitter, of course, is locked to the receiver. So once the receiver warms up, it's rock solid. Got up to about 56 here today. Nice. When the wind wasn't blowing, the sun was nice and warm. So sure looking forward to getting some real spring weather in here. We did not have any storm damage in our area. There was, I guess, some wind damage up north and wind damage south of us, but so far we've escaped that and hope we don't get any more of that. So with that, we'll pass on our service thanks to everybody. Everybody have a great evening, a better tomorrow, and we'll catch you down the road. 89 RNA, this is WA9 UJR, over.
WA9 UJR, this is KD9RNA. Yep, it's kind of nice to take the old radios out for a stretch. I personally think it does them good to get all the tubes and everything warmed up in them every once in a while. I do with my old Kenwood, and I got an 811 amp that I like to warm up the tubes and keep going. But nothing as classic as that old Drake, that's for sure. So glad you were able to get in here, and I'm glad that you didn't get any storm damage. We had quite a few straight line wind problems around here, but it was mostly tree branches and a barn roof or two that came off. I think we pretty much dodged that bullet as well. Anyhow, have a great evening there, George, and we'll clear with you. We'll drop down and see what Dave's up to. That's KD9VOF. Then we'll take a quick look around and see if anybody else wants to get on the Wolverine single-side band net. We'll take a standby here after Dave. So KD9VOF, it's your turn at the mic. KD9VOF, this is KD9RNA. Well, first, happy birthday there, Jen. And, well, it sucks that you had to work through your birthday, but I know you had a big order to get that wood bundled up and out of there, so hopefully you got that taken care of, and you got 450 bundles of wood out. Not sure if the cable made a difference or not. You're a little lighter than usual, but you got good audio there. I'm not getting a good signal on you, and I can't be sure that there's not a band problem between here and there. So keep at it, and hopefully things work out with the nephew, and you have some fun and make a little money there. We'll clear with you, and we're going to take a quick standby to see if anybody else wants to get in here. This is KD9RNA, and I am taking check-ins for the Wolverine single-side band net.
K9KRH returning.
Okay, Brad, stand by there.
Kilo 8, Delta X-ray Juliet.
Got you in there at 33, Doris.
Kilo 8, Tango Alpha Sierra, check it in.
Okay there, Taz, I got you in at 34. Is there anybody else?
Thank you, Eric.
Certainly, sir. All right, there. Well, we have a couple of fine check-ins, and we'll get to Doris and Taz here in a moment. Let's get back to work up the list and go to KD8 GFL. That's Gary and Spruce, and standby QPJ. We'll be coming to Daggett after that. But go ahead, Gary. How are things going up at Spruce tonight? Sheila Delta 8, Golf Foxtrot Lima. You're up, sir. All right, we'll clear with you, and I forgot that Brad had a recheck there, so let's pick up Brad before we go to QPJ. Go ahead, Brad, take it away.
All right, KD9RNA, KC9 Carrick. Good evening, Eric. Thank you for joining here this evening. Good evening to all on the net here. Hope everybody's doing okay. And we had, what did we have, 57 degrees earlier and down to 55 now. Other than that, we're doing okay. And hopefully we'll get some more nice weather around the corner. Just want to come in and say hello and wave a hand to everybody and say good evening to all. 73s, everybody. Everybody have a good evening. Mobile safely. KD9RNA, KC9 KRX.
KC9KRX, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for getting back in here. And, yep, we're 57 degrees yet, and the sun is just beaming in the west window behind me and warming up the room just nicely. We only ran the pellet stove for like about 2 hours today, and I don't think I even needed to do that. So I'm starting to think we're getting close to the end of it, but I'm not going to put the pellets up for the season yet. Anyhow, thanks for getting in here, Brad, and take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure. All right, let's get back to work here and drop down the list to N9QPJ. That's Andy and Daggett, and then standby 8MO. We'll be coming out talking to Andy and Burton. Oh, I got 2 Andys in a row. Anyhow, Andy and Daggett, take it away, sir. It's your turn to mic.
Okay, here, Eric, KD9RNA. Hello there, Eric, and everyone else on the Wolverine SSB Net. This is Andy N9QPJ, Daggett, Michigan, where we got about 43 degrees right now. We had a great day this morning. It started out nice full sunshine, and then it clouded up, and then a little snow squall came in, and now it's gone, and it's sunshine again. So kind of wild weather we're having. So other than that, I was just wondering if any shortwave listeners still listen to that, because I did as a kid when I was younger. I would stay up all night recording stations I would hear, write to them, and then I would get a card from them. But I was always wondering if there's anybody still doing that stuff. So other than that, I don't know. I'm on a different radio today. Hopefully it's sounding okay. I'm just giving my other one a break. I'm on a Kenwood 480HX. So hopefully it's sounding okay, Eric. Doing a great job. You've got a fine signal, and glad to be aboard. Back to you there, Eric. N9QPJ.
N9QPJ, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for getting in here tonight, and that 480HX is working just fine. Sounding good over here. Had you in here about +5, and good audio as always, as the Kenwoods always do. I'm glad you got in here, and thanks for stopping by, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon. You're more than welcome here anytime, and we're here 365 days a year, so I hope to see you in here on the net again sometime, Andy. All right, we're going to clear with you, and then we'll drop down to Andy and Burton. That's AB8MO. And then Standby Ray will be coming down to Collierville after that. But take it away, Andy. How are things out in Burton tonight?
KD9RNA in the Wolverine single sideband. That this is AB8MO on the glorious N8SOB remote, portable in the backyard, if that's such a thing. Inspecting my loop. Let's tighten things back up again after the windstorm. We're trying to figure out why things were kind of loose, and I found out why. No broken wire, thank God, but one of the supports, the questionable one anyway, the one that we threw up, a friend of mine, I put it up, I think it's been up a little over a year now. And a friend of mine who's got a tennis ball launcher helped put it up, and it was, if I recall, this last support, it was getting dark, and we put it up, and we're like, it's working. But I knew we were going to come to a point where the wind was going to knock it loose, and that's exactly what happened. So the rope was just kind of dangling. There's no point in tightening it up because there's nothing to tighten it up. I've got it tied to the tree, but if I pull on the rope, it's going to pull the loop down. So there's no point. The support is basically doing nothing. So the loop is up. It's a little loose right now. It's kind of saggy, but I think it'll still work. I might have to start coming in on here on Sunday night a little more often for your benefit and my benefit. I probably wouldn't, although you've come up on my radio, I probably wouldn't be able to understand you when the net started with the adjacent QRM that John was speaking of. I know exactly what he's talking about, especially the guys up the band. I can do a little bit better the other way, but they're right in the low to mid frequencies, and there's no way to notch that out. So anyhow, that's how I got from AB Inimo World Headquarters. The loop looks okay. It's just a little saggy. It's drooping, but it's working, I think. So don't have an amp anymore, so that's why I'm coming in through here. Thank you, Sean, for the assist. Back to you there, Eric. This is AB Inimo.
This is KD9RNA. Yeah, hopefully I'm getting out there. I'm putting out a little over 1,200 watts right now, so hopefully that the band's coming around. But I know exactly what you mean about the QRM, and you know, it's always going to be there, so we got to figure out how to work around it, right? Anyhow, I'm glad the loop isn't on the ground. It is certainly that time of year to be out there and getting that stuff cleaned up, that's for sure. And you know, I went out and walked around mine the other day and actually survived the winter, and I tightened it up a little bit because we had an ice storm one time, and I'm sure there was probably, I don't know, I would guess 400 or 500 pounds of ice hanging on that wire. At one point it was a half-inch around, so I've been there through that with the loop before, and but I haven't lost the support yet. So anyhow, I will stop rambling now and let you get back inside the world headquarters there. So have a great evening, Andy, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, let's clear with Andy and drop down the list to Ray. That's KJ4SBC, and then we'll see if we can pick up OXH after that. But go ahead, Ray, pick it up. How are things going down in Collierville tonight?
89 RNA and the group. This is Kilo Juliet Forest here, Bravo Charlie, right down here in Collierville. Well, let's see here. It says we got rain coming. It'll probably be a while before it gets here, but and we're not going to get much when it does get here. Anyway, it's 74 degrees and sunny, so it's warming up, getting ready to juice up the atmosphere again, and looks like we're going to get another round of what we had Friday on Tuesday, so probably a little bit earlier in the day if everything holds true. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. We just kind of just sit back and relax today, and got a few things done, but just kind of made it a nice day all around. So anyway, other than that, 73, everyone have a great evening. Appreciate you getting us in here, and you're starting to come up a little bit where I can hear you direct now, so that does help. And I heard Andrew down there in Burton real well, too. He was moving in here really nice. So appreciate it, Eric, and everyone up there at Wolverine Single Sideband Net. Have a great evening, and we appreciate getting in here. This is Kilo Juliet Forest here, Bravo Charlie, going to say 73 dollars. Turn it back over to KD9 RNA. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, you bet. I'm glad you got in here tonight, Ray. KJ4SBC, this is KD9RNA, and yeah, I think we're looking at that same storm system as well. We're on a warm up here this week, and just like you say, we get the atmosphere heated up, and who knows what's going to happen. We got lucky the other day. I think it cooled off after the sun went down, but we still had some pretty good lightning and wind going on, so hopefully it's not too much of that. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by, and your signal really came up. I had you in here about +5, so things are definitely looking up for us. We'll clear with you, and we'll drop down to KB3OXH. That's Bill out in New Cumberland, and then stand by Bill out in Bath. We'll be coming N2CT after that. But OXH, go ahead, take it away, Bill. You're up.
KD9RNA from KB3OXH. Well, good evening, Eric. Everyone here on the wonderful Wolverine Single Sideband Net. Hope everybody can hear me. I had some antenna damage yesterday with some high winds and spent the day getting it back up again. FWRs look pretty good, but the antenna lost about 10 feet in height. So anyway, oh boy, it's a beautiful, sunny, warm, beautiful beautiful day. Perfect day for working on antennas. And no, that's just about all I did all day was just try and get those antennas back up in the air. My open wire feed line was a tangled mess. Had to cut it and solder it back together. But it seems to be working. Anyway, thanks for picking me up, Eric, and everyone have a great evening. KB3OXH, back to the net.
Okay there, Bill. Well, sounds pretty good over here tonight. You came up from when you checked in, and I had a good copy on you all the way. And I'm sure glad that we're getting a little bit of springtime starting to happen out there and getting the antennas going. So we'll take care of yourself and say thanks for stopping by and joining us on the Sunday evening. We'll clear with you and we'll go out and see another Bill. That's N2CT out in Bass and Standby Doris. We'll be coming to Romulus after that. But from one Bill to another, go ahead, Bill, and Bass, pick it up. N2CT, you're up.
N2CT, your turn.
I'm not hearing anything on the SDR either. Are you, Sam?
Nothing heard.
All right, well, we'll mark him as a maybe, and we'll see if he gets back to us. We'll clear with Bill and drop down and see what Doris is up to. K8DXJ, thanks for getting in here on a Sunday afternoon. And how are you tonight, Doris?
Well, thank you, Eric. This is Kilo 8 Delta X-Ray Juliet, doing good. And it's always good to hear you here on Sunday night, and you can hear Taz sneezing in the background here. So when he starts, sometimes it never ends. Had a good day. The oldest daughter came by with her one son that was here I think last Sunday, and also the son-in-law and son-in-law went. When we had the garage re-shingled, they put gutters up, and he put the caps over top of them so that wasn't going to be collecting all of those wonderful little helicopter things for the maple trees and so forth. So that things can just blow right off. So that was good, and that was done, and we're so glad to have that done. I guess I should say bless you to Taz. So anyway, then we since it took several hours, we decided just to, we weren't planning on dinner, but we ordered some pizza, and we had pizzas for the five of us. So that's pretty much our day, and here we are. We're glad to make it to net time. So with that, we'll turn it back to you. This is K8DXJ.
Okay, well, I knew you were filibustering, see if Taz would get over his sneezing attack, so I'll give him a second, too. And I'll warn you now, the gutter caps and the maple flyers, you're still going to be up there cleaning things out. It's just a little easier to clean things out. But it's not a magic bullet. I've learned that lesson and paid dearly for it. So, anyhow, good luck with that, and glad you got in here. Glad you got to visit with the kids, and sounds like you had a pretty good day all in all. All right, we're going to clear with you, and we'll see if Taz has done sneezing yet. That is the membership manager and all grand over. We won't call him Poobah tonight. We'll call him the Kazoon Type tonight. So come on back, Taz. How are you doing?
KD9RNA. Eric, this is Kilo 8 Tango Alpha Sierra Taz in Romulus, Michigan. I don't know what our temp is. We did reach a high of 45 today after a low of 25 degrees. It was such heavy frost this morning, I thought it snowed outside. It was heavy ice, so we did warm up to 45. Air was a little chilly, so and nice and sunny day though. And like Doris told you, the oldest daughter and son-in-law and one of my grandsons of her kids, they came over today, and he put the caps on my new installed gutters on the garage and shed, so we don't have to worry about all that crap getting in there. And so that we had dinner, and that was a good day. We did play FT8 this morning, earlier. Made a few DX. Japan was one of them. And that's pretty much our day. Eric, thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there. You're doing a super job as always. Thank you for your dedication to this fine net and family. And of course, you know I'm here. I'll pick up the file after the net. So far, enjoying everybody's comments. KD9 RNA, K8GAS. Back to you, Eric.
Well, thanks for getting in here tonight, Tez, and thanks for everything that you and Doris do for the net. And I'm really glad you had a chance to spend the day with the kids. And hopefully those gutter caps will save you a little work. But I know you're going to still be cleaning them because those little maple pliers will drop into those things stem first and stick straight up. Anyhow, have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. And I can't wait to see the new garage roof when we're out there for the picnic. All right, we're going to clear with you and see if we can get a couple more people on the list. This is KD9RNA, and I'm taking check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net.
Kilo 2, Mike Foxtrot Sierra.
VE3KUZ.
Okay, Mike, I got you, and I got you, Bob, VE3KUZ. Mike, you're 35. Bob, you're 37. But there was somebody else in between those two. Who was that again? All right, I got you in there too, Harold, at number 36. Is there anybody else?
Kilo 8, Delta Lima Foxtrot.
Number 38 there, Dallas. Take your check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. Slot number 39 is open. All right, well, let's get back to work, and we'll pick up Jersey Mike out there in Eatontown and stand by IBO. We'll see what Harold's doing in Rock Island after that. But go ahead, Mike, take it away. How's things out in the Jersey Shore?
Hey, good evening, Eric. Mike here, K2MFS. Well, we survived the storms that came through last night. 3 tornadoes in our local area, all within a 5 to 7 mile radius of us. Fourth one was far enough away it didn't bother us, but the damage we got was minimal. At least the wires survived. But a few limbs down here and there, some wind gusts that peaked over 70 miles an hour, but for the most part, nobody lost their lives, thank the good Lord. The early warning system worked out great. Most of the damage was just a little bit to the south and west of me, so we got lucky. But other than that, we're doing well here. Got an opportunity to jump in here and say hello, and that's about it here from the Jersey Shore. K2MFS, back to you, Eric, KD9RNA.
K2MFS, this is KD9RNA, and it's a great thing that they've got those early warning systems out there, I know. We can sometimes actually hear ours from Blanchardville, which is about 3 miles away, but most of the time I've got 2 meters tuned into the Sheriff's Department, and that's where we'll hear any activity. But I'm glad you're safe and everybody's okay and the antenna survived. And hey, thanks for stopping by on a Sunday. I know it's kind of late in the afternoon for you, I'm sure. So thank you for that. And we'll clear with you and we'll drop down to Rock Island and see what Harold's up to. That's KC9IBO and standby KUZ. We'll be coming up to Windsor after that. But how are you doing tonight, Harold? What's going on down there?
garage, just stuff like that. Little things out there just to be out there and get the fresh air. Sitting in the sunshine there. Felt really good. Warmed the old bones up nicely, and fresh air smells good out there. Nobody burning nothing or anything. They got burn fans around here, but once in a while, I think the guy across the alley's got a couple of fireplaces. Sometimes they fire that up. But luckily it was warm enough today. They didn't do it. So sometimes that smells all right. But sometimes you just don't want to smell it. You just want to smell the clean, fresh air as clean as it can be. So we opened the back door of the house up and the front door a little bit. Got a little breeze through here for a while. Turned the furnace down, and I think it smells better in here. At least maybe the smell from outside is still in my nostrils. But it's been a great day over here. Hope everybody else has one. We're looking for, like I said, warmer weather the next 2 days. But rain and severe thunderstorms in the next 2 days too. So, like I said, we have to survive that and get on with it. I think spring is right around the corner. It wants to take over. Just Mother Nature don't want to let you loose yet. She's still getting pretty chilly overnight, sometimes down around 32. Anyway, 70 degrees, one and all. Everybody have a great evening and great rest of the week. Thanks for doing it. Doing a great job. Sounding wonderful down here. KC9IBO, good evening. Over.
KC9IBO, this is KD9RNA. Hey, thanks for coming in here tonight, Harold, and I'm glad I was able to get you in. And yeah, we're about the same here. You're a little warmer than we are, but the storms and the rain is about the same. We're at 58 right now, and actually we're getting a little rally at the end of the day, and the sun's out, so hopefully when the net's over, I can go outside and soak some of that up myself. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by, and enjoy that fresh air, and having the windows and doors open. I think there might be getting a window cracked in the bedroom tonight. All right, have a great day, Harold, and we'll talk to you again soon. We'll clear with you, and we'll see what Bob's up to. That's VE3KUZ, and stand by Dallas. He'll be up after Bob. But take it away, Bob. How are things up in Windsor tonight?
Oh, things are great here, Eric. KD9RNA, this is VE3KUZ, Bob here in Windsor. Yeah, had a great day, nice Sunday, went to church with the family, and after that, went over to, it's actually a friend of my son's, but he's also kind of a friend of the family, and all these windstorms kind of blew some shingles off of his roof, and he had a bad leak. And the ceiling in his daughter's bedroom is kind of caving in on them. So I went over there, and I guess I'm going to be helping restore that. So that'll probably be next weekend when we do that, because they're going to go away for a bit while we work on that and get it back into shape for when his daughter comes back. So anyway, that will keep us busy, I'm sure. Other than that, just been taking it easy all day. It has been a nice sunny day. Not exceptionally warm. It's in the mid-40s, but hey, I'm looking at the forecast, and tomorrow's supposed to be really nice, sunny and in the mid-60s. And by Wednesday, we're going to be up in the 70s, but we're going to have some storms. So I guess that's expected for April, right? But anyway, looking forward to seeing 70-degree temperatures again. It's been a long time in coming. It's been a very slow increase in temperature from the winter. Anyway, the band seems to be in pretty good shape tonight, hearing everybody pretty well. And that's about it from here, Eric. I'll put it back to you, and thanks for doing the net. Definitely appreciate that. KD9RNA from VE3KUZ.
VE3KUZ, this is KD9RNA. Well, first off, Bob, there, I hope that wet drywall is not a mess for you. I've kind of been through that myself before, and when I saw that happen, it was cellulose, blown-in cellulose insulation in the attic, and it was just an absolute mess when we started pulling drywall down. So hopefully you don't get into that kind of a problem, and just straightforward cut the drywall out and put new in. So anyhow, good luck with that. And yeah, you got a great signal down here too, Bob. I got you in here about +10, and audio's been great as always. So thanks for stopping by and saying hello, and we'll look forward to hearing you later in the week. I think it's going to your week be up, if I'm not mistaken. So anyhow, take care of yourself, Bob, and we'll talk to you again soon. We'll clear with you and see what Dallas is up to. That's K8DLF, and then we'll be at the bottom of the list and look around and see if anybody else wants to get in here. But go ahead, Dallas, take it away.
Thanks, Eric. KD9RNA, this is K8DLF, Dallas in Bowling Green. We're still sitting at 49 degrees here, and it's been a real pleasant day. Matter of fact, I worked out in the yard most of the afternoon, sawing up sticks and branches and so forth that fell as a result of this last windstorm that we had. So we got that taken care of and pretty well shot the afternoon, so I haven't really been on the radio at all much this afternoon to speak of at all until the net come on here. Other than that, not too much to report here. Just a nice day, and it looks like it's going to be a halfway decent week coming up. So anyhow, that's about it for me. So we'll turn it back over to you, Eric. Hope everyone out there has a great week. KD9RNA, this is K8DLF.
K8DLF, this is KD9RNA. Well, I'm glad you had a chance to get out there today, Dallas. And yeah, it's been the same way for me. I've been taking advantage of getting outside as much as I can, and I'm not getting as much radio in during the week as I expected to when I retired. But that's okay, because I'm sure those days are coming, and I'm just quite honestly enjoying being outside. Anyhow, thanks for coming in, and I'm glad you were able to get some work done around the house today, and enjoy the day. We'll clear with you, and let's take a look around and see if maybe George is back. AC9XN, did you get back from church, or if anybody else would like to check into the Wolverine single sideband net?
Alpha 8, Papa Quebec, Bill and Gaylord.
All right, Bill, got you in at 39. Is there anybody else? Taking check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. All right there, Bill. Well, nobody else is checking in, so that puts you at the top of the list, which is at the bottom of the list. So go ahead and take it away. How are things up in Gaylord today?
Okay, real fine. Yep, this is Bill, Alpha 8, Papa Quebec, Bill and Gaylord, where it's snowing with nice, big, pretty snowflakes, which I'm tired of seeing already. And just a mild wind, and temperatures around 28 degrees. So it looks like it's not giving up yet. However, I have hopes for the next couple days warm up a little bit. And we're still nice and warm down here in Radio Shack in the man cave. And just kind of relaxing a little bit and enjoying everything that's going on around us. So thanks for letting me in. I appreciate it. And say hi to everybody. And we'll catch you later. Alpha 8, Papa Quebec. Over and over.
Alpha 8, Papa Quebec, this is KD9RNA. Well, thanks for getting in here, Bill, and I'm glad things are nice and warm out in the shack yet, and things are warming up for you outside as well. I'm hoping you guys are seeing in the end of your winter, but I know you're a little bit farther north up there, and hopefully you'll see an end of it soon. But thanks for getting in anyway, and just like that, in and out, it's an end of the list. So make another call, see if anybody else wants to do a quick check-in like that, or else we'll be closing her down. So this is KD9RNA. I am taking check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net.
Hey people, Eric's out there looking for check-ins for the Wolverine net. N8SOB.
Check-ins. Slot number 40 is open. Well, I guess we could say we tried, Sean. I didn't make it to 40 tonight.
There's somebody out there that's going to give you 40. There is. Come on. Somebody's got to pick up the microphone.
This is KD9RNA, and I'm looking for check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net.
November 8, Tango India Mike.
Bingo. Hey, Tim. Well, we got you in there at number 40. If you'd like to go ahead and make your comments, go ahead and take it away.
Yep, this is N8TIM in Hale, and it's been a crummy day here. We've had a lot of snow, or not snow, but rain and cloudiness, and other than that, not a whole lot of other things going on. I just thought I'd call in there and give you number 40, so we'll say 73, and God bless, and everybody have a great night.
N8TIM, this is KD9RNA. Well, thanks, Tim, for getting in here and giving me number 40. And I'm telling you right now, I'm sending an order in for sunshine to come your way. It's been a pretty nice day here today, and hopefully it makes it over to you in the next couple of days. All right, we're going to clear with Tim and say have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by, and see if anybody else wants to check in. This is KD9RNA, and I'm taking check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net. Nobody else wants to play tonight, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody for checking in tonight. It was a great net tonight and a lot of fun, and I certainly had some help from some folks out there, Sean and Sam, and I appreciate your help with the relays, and we'll look forward to talking to everybody again soon. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone that checked in tonight. This is KD9RNA, your net control from Southwest Wisconsin, now closing this evening's edition of the Wolverine single sideband net. Good night and 7-3 to all.
Nice work, Eric. Thank you so much for running the show here on Sunday evening. Great work. N8XUY 73 back to you. Enjoy, take it easy, have a good one, etc.
This is Kilo 8 Delta X-ray Juliet. We have the list, Eric.
Okay, I got Clint on the AIM. I'm gonna see if I can get him in before I close it out.
Okay, if you get him in, then we'll just add him.
Roger that. KC8EHR, are you trying to get in? Can anybody hear KC8EHR?
Nothing heard.
Hey, Sam, did George wanted to talk to you after the net?
Yeah, I left my phone upstairs, so I got his number here.
Wasn't sure if you heard it.
I did indeed. Thank you very much. Sounds like you guys had a good afternoon.
Oh, it was delightful. We got to sit and talk with the oldest daughter. She just got back Thursday from visiting Rachel in Portland, Tennessee. So, and then we'll be going down there on the 12th. So we'll be down there in a week and a half. It's hard to believe that it's coming so fast.
Sounds like fun hanging out with the gang. And I know that we'll be chit-chatting before you take off, and hope you guys do have a great trip. It's only like 10 days, so have a wonderful evening. 7-3 to you guys, and everybody in the group here on the net. 7-3. Eric did a wonderful job. N8XUY.
Thanks for that, Sam, and have a great evening to you and Doris and Taz. This is KD9RNA. I am out of here.
Take it easy, Sean. N8SOB. Have a good one.
Yeah, great net there, Eric. Always a good time sitting in here. Good night to all. Sam, my man, the main man, Doris and Taz, and all the fine folks on the net. N8SOB.
Hey, thanks
Take it
for
easy,
being
buddy.
there for me tonight,
7-3
Sean, and that
to you.
YouTube thing is really cool. I'll take a look at it and see if I can. I'll try it once and see how bad it blows my bandwidth up.
Yeah, it seems like it takes quite a lot. Like I said, I'm anywhere between 800 meg to almost to a gig, and it says I got excellent connection. But yeah, it's all you would have to do is just download that program and just share that screen.
Yeah, I've already been looking at it. It seems pretty straightforward, although I know once you actually launch it and try to do something with it, it's an entirely different animal altogether.
Yeah, it's one of those things being in a nice area like that, man. You get a little restricted on the communication speeds.
Oh, actually 25 works really well for me. It's surprising. Diane and I were both able to work from that connection, but yeah, it's not a leader going out to the internet, that's for sure.
Hey, you know, as long as it works for you, I know with my kiddos gaming and the remoting and all the streaming we do, oh man, I run a test on how much I'm actually using sometimes, and I think on a normal basis, I'm up around about 100 to 200 megabytes on an average.
Yeah, so you're using about a tenth of your connection. That's actually very average at that point. But it's nice to have that kind of headspace.
Yeah, right now I just did it, and with this going on YouTube, it's about almost 500, so it does take quite a bit.
Oh yeah, streaming definitely is going to run a lot, and but you got the bandwidth to do it, and it's not choking because you'll just see that in the connection going out. So I'll give it a shot. You know, if I have to make it so small or make it so thin that it's not worth doing, then I'll say I tried.
Joe. All right, buddy. Well, hey, you and your lovely bride there running with chickens, have a great night. Everybody else, I'm going to, I guess, clean up my dinner here and get ready for the guy that gets in here for the 160 net. So take it easy. N8SOB.
Yep, have a great evening, Sean. KD9 RNA clear. Yeah, you came up quite a bit there, Dave. I got you probably about 5.7 now. Yeah, it'll definitely tune differently. Do you have it on both sides? Do you have it coming into the coax and then from the tuner to the radio? Good deal. Glad to hear that. Yeah, you might have to adjust your radio to use that a little better too. So we'll see what's going on, and I'll come up and whenever you need me to come up, and we'll put the rig expert on it and see what everything looks like. Yep, that's exactly it. You got to get it out to the antenna. So good job on that, and hopefully it'll start booming here any day now. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm going to get out of here for the evening, so you have a great one, and I'm going to say clear once again. KD9 RNA, I am out of here.